Pass him all the time. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? Another one. Uh, Knicks lose 125 to what was it? 125 to one. What was it? 125 to 114.
Yeah. I'm in the car, so I don't have stats in front of
Yeah,
me
it was,
today.
yeah. I know. I was trying to look for my tablet, but my shit. I don't know where it's at. But it was a tough loss. It was a tough loss. We kind of expected. We kind of expected. Philly, to come with with that kind of energy. But um, I kind of like what up, Jimmy? What's going on? Michael Brown in the building. What's going on, Mike? What up, y'all? What up? It was it wasn't. They started off pretty well, you know, the Knicks. They started off pretty well in that first quarter. They played, you know, better than the first two games, so I like that. I appreciated that. But I think defensively it was a struggle, especially guarding the perimeter.
Right. No, I agree. I mean, we knew that the referees were going to come out blowing whistles, and they gave us some calls, but again, a lot of calls were missed on both sides because we not biased over here. We watch the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
My problem is this is basketball, right? We ain't in wrestling. We ain't in fucking uh ECW, whatever the martial arts and all them fighting things. Like, for you to play dirty and grab our boy's ankle the way you did, and there be no repercussions to that except a flagrant one, that's an automatic ejection in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take well to losing because y'all can't beat us and y'all want to play dirty, and that got me tight. Like, I'm so hot. Like, I was hot when it happened, and then to see the picture of you like purposefully like grabbing his ankle, not only his ankle but his surgically repaired ankle. You know what I mean? Like, that's not okay. And I'm not trying to make excuses as to why we lost. We lost for more than that reason, but to take out one of our guys when we have not yet once try to go for your knee. You know what I mean?
Word.
And that's just not cool. At the end of the day, like you said, we played good the first half. We kept it close. And third quarter, our defense lacked, and they made all their
Yup.
shots. They did
Yup.
what they were supposed to do instead of us keeping our foot on their neck like we were supposed to do. You know what I mean? And that's the reason we lost. But a big part of it was because of that play, that dirty play on Mitch. Hartenstein got in crazy off in foul trouble,
Foul
and
trouble.
they kept calling tic tac fouls. Like, I don't understand how getting in the man's chest, not touching him, is a fucking
Yeah.
foul. It's the second game that gets called. That's not a fucking foul.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough call. That was a tough call. Um, but I gotta agree with you on that, man. Steve, I didn't know they said Mitch is out for the series. If Mitch is out for the series, that's
I,
something that
I
gotta
didn't
be
see
looked
that.
into. I didn't see
I didn't
that.
see
I
that.
didn't see that part. But if that is the case, you know, fuck Joel Embiid, man. Like, Because not only
I
did you
mean,
grab him, not only did you grab him, hold that thought, because as soon as I say this, I'm gonna let you say what you want to say. As soon as he grabbed him down, I don't know if you noticed the shove after, because he grabbed him down and shoved his legs after that.
yep,
So that's like what's going on here? But go ahead,
right.
say what you was gonna say.
No, I'm saying regardless if Mitch is out or not, it's gloves off at this point. Like
Oh yeah,
it's gloves off at this point. I won't even be mad. Send someone in to fucking hit his knee. Just
and you
send
know,
someone in to hit his knee. Period. Because
word,
that's that shit. That's the same shit Miami did to us last year. This is bullshit. I'm not trying to lose no series because y'all hurting our guys. Like hell nah.
yeah, that was kind of whack. That was kind of whack, and not only that, not only did he do that though, he got away. He went and put
Hit him
his
in the
leg in
nuts.
between Hartenstein's groin and
Right.
kneed him out in the groin. Like, yo, bro, what we doing here? That should
Right.
have been that and the fact that he did what he did to Mitch should have been an automatic rejection.
Facts, exactly.
You should have been thrown
And
out
then
the game.
let's not forget you done bust Demon, not him, but y'all done bust DiVincenzo face open. Like what the
Word.
fuck? Like what
Like
are
the
we
very
doing?
first play of the game, he gets smacked across the face.
Right, to get cut. So you know how hard that was a hit it was to like get an open cut? That
Yeah, that
ain't
was
no
kind of
normal
crazy.
I'm swiping for the ball. Like,
Hi, Dominique.
man,
How you doing? Nah, listen. It was. You can see that they were making up for whatever they think was bad, whatever mistakes they think they made. Which I don't think there was no mistakes being made. I think a lot of people being biased because it's the Knicks, of course.
right,
You know, because we saw what we saw in game two, and the fact that y'all made us pay for it in this game, that's kind of corny. That's
right.
kind of whack.
And
And
the
the
thing
fact that
like
y'all seen,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, it's like you said, it's a bias because we're the Knicks. Because we're not saying that calls weren't missed. We're saying calls were missed on both ends. The
Right.
same way today, calls were missed on both ends. Because
hmm
you can't say like I was trying to say when we went live earlier where dudes just talking over me. There's no foul on Brunson. There's no foul on Hart, nor the need for a timeout call if the right call, which is the foul on Maxi, is called. You know what I mean? Like
hmm
everyone is. This series has become the Embiid show and the Knicks foul too much show, and that's
Yeah.
BS because I've watched other games in the playoffs, other teams, and the play is just as physical as this series. It's not like we're being allowed to get away with stuff that other teams haven't gotten away with. And I'm sorry, every time they swipe at that ball when we go in the paint, they're hitting hands. Y'all not
hmm
calling that, and that's cool. It's playoff basketball. You know what I mean? But you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
cry when y'all not playing clean basketball either.
yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true.
And again, the loss had some parts to do with this and a lot to do with us not stepping up in the third and them just being lucky and making shots. You know what I mean? And Embiid scoring 50. He ain't scoring 50 no more on us. Like, he's not, him and Maxie not dropping 75 for the next 4 games on us, 3 games on us. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're going to need to beat us.
Right, right.
So I'm not worried. I'm annoyed and I'm angry because, again, we don't know what's wrong with Mitch. They said sprained ankle, but we know sprained ankles could be a day off. It could be a month off. You know what I mean?
Word,
Especially since it's an ankle that just had surgery on it. So that's
word.
what makes me so upset. Like,
And
don't,
you can see when he landed on Joel Embiid's chest, his ankle kind of twist a little bit.
right.
If you
Because
saw the
even look,
picture,
when 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 Maxie's ankle twisted because OG fell on it, that wasn't a dirty play. That was They were falling right. There was nothing malicious to happen, and OG still broke his fall, so he didn't break
Right.
Maxi's ankle.
There you go. I was just about to say that because you could see it in the video.
OG
He,
damn near could have fucked his other fucking elbow up, breaking his
hmm
fall so he didn't hurt Maxi. And y'all trying to
yeah,
hurt our guys. That's not fucking cool.
yeah, you could see that he lifted himself up so he wouldn't land completely on his ankle. Because if you notice, if he would have landed on his ankle completely, he
It
would
would
have
have
broke
been
his
done.
ankle. He would have broke his ankle, and you could
Right.
see him kind of like, kind of like
Hold
breaking
himself up
before.
with his elbow.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Yup, yup. That's a fact. That's a good point, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's key right there. That's
Like we
key
trying to
right there.
play physical playoff basketball. Now today y'all showed us y'all want to fight. So
That's a fact.
now let the
No,
goons out at this point, because I wasn't trying to be play dirty and hurt somebody, but now I don't give a fuck.
I will say this though. Like, I felt like he got too comfortable behind the arc in this game, and he
Yep.
started knocking down threes in that fourth quarter. I think the fourth quarter was really what lost us the game because I think they put up 43
No, it was
points
the
in that.
third.
The third, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I said
Yeah,
which quarter? I said
you said the
I said
fourth.
the fourth, the third quarter. Sorry, the third quarter.
Yep.
The third quarter was the turnaround for us, and usually we come out good in the third quarter,
Right.
but this one we kind of slapped, so that kind of cost us. But the
And see
33 free throw.
and
Mhm.
that's what make Mitch going down bad. Not that we don't like Precious, but even Precious playing his best defense and B can shoot over him.
Yeah,
And that's the problem. That he's too small.
he got
And
the height advantage.
he got the height advantage. So if he wanna play behind the arc and just chuck up threes, he can because he could shoot over everybody on the court. And that's what Mitch getting hurts us.
Yeah, and I think the free throws too made a difference. 33
Oh
free
yeah.
throw attempt to 18 free throws attempt. That was kind of crazy. Um, I thought we should have got way more free throws attempts than that. The way this game is being played. Um, but that it is what it is. Like we gotta roll with the punches. In this next game, we just gotta come swinging. We gotta win this game. To me, I think this is an important game. Even this
No, it's
last
a
game was
must
an important.
win. Must
Yes,
win. I don't want it right now.
18 points in the third. Yep, Joel Embiid had 18 in the third. That kind of killed us.
Yep.
That killed that whole momentum. And I'll give our guys some credit though. After going down 15, they cut the lead down to five. Right? Was it five?
Right.
And then
They
Philly
call
kind of punched
timeout
us
and
in the, yeah, they kind of like punched us in the face again.
yep.
But
I
I'll
mean, the
give our
good part is that Jalen had an okay game. He had a good game,
yeah,
and
yeah,
so now it's just everybody else falling in place, and not really even falling in place. Defense falling in place because I feel
hmm
like if we would have played defense correctly and the way we've been playing, we would have won today. Because it's not like everybody was off. You know what I mean? It wasn't like okay, JB got his shot back and then everybody was off. It was just like you said, the third quarter defensively killed us.
yeah, yeah. They were knocking down shots. Embiid was killing us. We didn't have an answer for that. Even though we all knew Jalen was about to, do one of his,
Right,
I knew he wasn't gonna have a third game in a row. I knew it.
right.
It's unfortunate that we still put up some good numbers offensively. We shot well from the field. We shot well from the 3-point line.
Hmm.
Um, but I think losing Mitch kind of hurt us
Was major because I
defensively.
think I
Yeah.
think they out rebounded us today,
hmm
and that's losing Mitch.
Yeah. Yeah. And the fact I want to see what's going to be said tomorrow. I want to
Right.
see what's going to be said
Right. I
tomorrow
want to
about
see the
that.
report. I need a
Yeah,
full report on this shit.
but not the report. Yeah, yeah, that too. But I want to see what they're going to say about that Joel Embiid play on Mitch,
They not gonna
because
say
to
nothing
me,
because all they gonna talk about is he dropped 50.
but that's kind of crazy because if if that should have been a rejection, you don't drop 50 in this game.
Right. But again, that's 2 games in a row. He should have been ejected.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You
That's a
out
fact.
there putting your finger in the ref's face, complaining about calls, and then you playing dirty because, like you said, the knee to the nuts, it
That was wild.
pause. That's another flagrant. That's 2 flagrant ones. That's an ejection.
Yep, yep. So you can see that he was just getting smacked in the hand and be like, all right, go ahead.
Right. And that makes me mad as a Knicks fan. It pisses me off really. But it also, in a way, kind of says, "All right, y'all know y'all out of this, right? Like y'all gotta go for a low blow."
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they're gonna say about it, because that was the most crazy. Yo, imagine if Mitch would have broke his ankle.
Facts, facts,
He could have broke his ankle.
facts.
He
And
could have either broke. He
our team isn't. They scrappy, but they not in your face like let's fight team. And to see Dante and OG get in MB's face like, nah, my new dude, like you wildin'. Like that says a lot about the type of foul that was. You know what I mean? Like our guys ain't those type of guys that want to be all rah rah and stuff. They
Nah,
can
but
be,
I
but
like that.
that's not them. No, no, no,
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
no,
But
but
I'm
let me
just
tell you
saying that.
something.
Mhm.
Let me say something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
Um, Me and you, we've talked about this, and low key, people sleeping on my man Dante DiVincenzo. That man is a goon on the low.
Bro,
Okay,
that's a
we
brother.
saw
I,
what,
I don't know
yo,
what y'all
bro.
think. What, what,
We saw what Josh Hart said
what,
on the podcast where he swung a
bro,
10-pound weight at him, ready to knock him out with the weight. Like, don't play with me.
what, Jalen calls him, okay, Hood Tay. All right, Hood Tay.
Yeah, like people intend to forget that, y'all want to think Dante and our teams are not. We don't have no goons on our team, but we do. We do.
Facts.
So the fact that he went up to Joel Embiid and was talking shit to him, I was kind of proud of that, because it's about
No,
time.
for sure.
It's about time.
No,
That
for
that that
sure. It
that
was long overdue.
it really was, because these guys are doing too much. Now you're doing way too much, and it's blatant. It's blatant. You
Right,
know. It reminds me of what we was going through last year in the series versus the Heat.
right. Exactly.
Mm, we can't beat y'all, so let's take your players out.
Right, exactly. And that's the fucked up part. Like, and then you think about it long run, right? Like, we're gonna get out of this round and then we're gonna have a hurt guy. So that limits us, and that's not okay. And the NBA needs to. I don't give a fuck if you the MVP, a former MVP. Like shit needs to happen, and there needs to be repercussions when you do this. I could see if he got hurt on a basketball play, on a play that it was just a freak accident, it just happened. But a straight up blatant, I'm going for that ankle. Nah, something gotta happen.
Yeah, it's true, man. That shit ain't. It just seems funny.
Right. And like it's crazy when we were on the show earlier how your
Mm,
boy was like, "Oh, how Josh Hart leg got up and hit dude in the face. How Embiid knee got that far up to hit somebody in the groin? That ain't a
Yeah,
basketball play.
that isn't. And if you notice when he shoot, he lift his leg out too.
Exactly.
He throw his leg out. But this is a good point because to be honest though, they let Embiid get away with shit. Draymond would have did what he did today. Draymond would have been kicked out of the game. They would have
Facts.
kicked Joe. Draymond would have been kicked out of the game if he would have did that to Mitch.
Facts. Even if you think
Or
about it, if it was a reverse situation and we had a J.R. Smith, J.R. Smith would have been kicked out.
yo, word up. Like even if Draymond would have been Isaiah, you saw like where he went up to Isaiah Hartenstein and hit him in the groin with the knee.
Right.
That would have been a tech on Draymond. Then
Facts.
that play on Mitch, yo, he would have been out. Game over
Facts.
for Draymond. But it's Joel
Facts.
Embiid. It's Joel
Right. And
Embiid.
that's nonsense. That's nonsense. If we would have
It's
did it to
Joel Embiid.
Embiid, if Mitch would have went for his knee on that play and dropped him, Mitch would have been ejected.
Yeah, yup. And now I'm concerned about Mitch's ankle. Now we have a big
Absolutely.
concern. Now we have a big concern on our hand because we was already concerned about Mitch being coming back from that same ankle injury, and now it's happened all over again. Now we don't even know what's going on.
Right? Because they didn't even say anything. They just said he's out for the game.
Yup.
And he was walking to the court to come back from halftime, and they turned him around.
Yeah, they made him go back. And when he was walking back to the locker room, you could tell there was
Yep.
something wrong with his ankle. The way he
Right.
was walking.
Yep. This is nonsense, bro. This is nonsense.
Listen, they could barely, yo, Mike, they could barely beat the Knicks with Embiid. You know, so
Facts.
I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to see what happens Sunday. Um, I think in this game, we had said in the previous two games we played well from the second quarter on, and
Right.
we were saying we needed to play better in the first. Then in this game, we played better in the first, but then we played bad in the third.
Right. Right.
So now, how do you
And
adjust in that?
and even in
How
the
did?
third, like there was before they went up by 15, we flustered twice. I think it was like an inbounds pass from Bogey and it turned into a
Oh
turnover.
yeah, to Josh Hart. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
then
yeah,
the pass from Brunson to Josh Hart
yeah,
was it
yeah,
no
yeah,
to Dante or Josh Hart, one of those two, where they weren't in place because they were going towards the basket. So we
yeah,
flustered twice because if we didn't, we would have been in the game. You know what I mean? And so it was a little mental breakdown, but it, we're gonna be all right. Like I'm not worried about the series because now we know what they gotta give out to beat us, right? They gotta play
hmm
dirty, which I don't see them allowing that type of play every game of the series. You know what I mean? And then Embiid got to drop 50, which isn't going to happen because one, he's still not well. I don't care what nobody says. He's not okay. A lot of his plays today were jump shots from behind the arc. He wasn't moving well. He's not playing defense. We have to attack him to make him move on a defensive end because he's not gonna. Bro, I'm putting Sims in alley oop every play. He's not jumping.
Yo,
Embiid will
and
not jump and defend that shit.
and that's what I was gonna ask you, right? That's what I was gonna ask you. What can we do now in game four to adjust? We got to make an adjustment. So, what kind of adjustments you think we can make to be able to win this game?
I mean, I think, like I said, we have to make him play defense, right? because we have to
Right.
break him down. We have to make him uncomfortable. He still has no movement. And if he can't move after 2 days off, he's not going to be able to move with just tomorrow off. Right? So Sunday, we need to attack him. And I think Jalen getting his shot back and figuring out how they're defending him, there's no coming back from them shutting him down. You know what I mean? They're not going to shut him down again because he figured it out. So Jalen being Jalen, breaking down the deep. Jalen needs to not stop. Go to the rim, make him get off his feet. All of
And I
them, they
think,
need to attack him.
yo, and I think that that's what we failed down the
Right,
stretch in this game, because we did a good job in putting him in foul trouble, because I think he had 4 fouls early in the game, right?
right,
Like, I think 4 fouls going into the third quarter he had already.
right,
Uh but later, like in the fourth quarter, we had them in the penalty and we didn't take advantage of that.
right,
So
right.
I think that
And I
kind of
think
hurt us down the
another,
stretch too.
yeah, and I think another adjustment, we can't do that switch on defense and leave Maxi to be open. Like they're doing the pick and roll with Maxi every play. Every fucking play, pick and roll and be Maxi. Every play.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. They were killing us on the pick and roll, man.
They
Killing
doing
us.
pick and roll and B Maxi every play, and then the defender on Maxi, which is OG, is going to help a little bit with Embiid, but then Maxi's too fast. Maxi's breaking that. Maxi's not letting the defender get back to him. You know what I mean? So we can't leave Maxi open. I think our best bet is either to play man to man and let one of them cook us and live with it, because they're gonna need both of them to beat us, right? So you let one of them just eat whoever, whichever one. Play man to man as much as we can, and not so much help, because the help and not responding back is killing us. It's killing us. Cause even
Yeah.
it was the same thing when Cameron Payne was hitting the shots.
Yeah, he killed us too. He did. What up, T?
What's good, y'all? I'm not gonna be here long. I just
Yo,
came to air my disgust
I wish we
with
had the
the
rant button right now.
with my disgust of the events of tonight. Uh, well, shout out to y'all first and foremost. Shout out to everybody in the comments. I can't see anybody's comments because I'm not. You know what I mean, looking at it, but Joel Embiid should be fucking ashamed of himself. Uh, he's a bitch. Uh, he's a straight up bitch. And nobody can tell me nothing else about that man except for the fact that he's a bitch made, soft, emotional, fragile bitch. You feel me? First of all, the injured Mitchell Robinson on purpose. He should have been ejected from the fucking game. You fucking scumbag. You fucking scumbag. Because that shit was 100% uncalled for. I don't give a fuck if you're mad about a call down on the other end. You don't intentionally drag a man down by his legs, especially somebody like you and B who suffers from injuries and know how hard it is to fight back to get back from injuries. And you want to take out Mitchell Robinson after he fought all the way back to get healthy to play. You was a bitch, bro. You was a bitch, bro. You cry for foul calls. You's a fucking flop artist. You nasty, bro. Yeah, I don't care about your 50 points because it was done the nasty way, bro. You 20 of them is from foul shots, nigga. Nasty,
Facts.
bro. Nasty, bro. It's disgusting. You cried for foul calls the whole entire fucking game, even though you shot more free throws than the whole Knicks team by yourself. You fucking bro. That's disgusting. I'm not mad about losing. You feel me? Because I had Knicks in five anyway. You know what I mean? But I'm disgusted at the way that the refs let this man carry himself in the beginning of this basketball game. He purposely kicked our heart in the nuts, dog.
Facts.
Yeah.
Purposely. Joel Embiid came out with the intention of trying to injure somebody early on in this game.
Yep.
He should be suspended.
They're not going to suspend him. They're not going
They
to
not.
suspend him.
Nah, of course not. But he should be.
He
They're
should
not
be.
going to suspend him. He's a bitch, bro. He's a bitch. Nick Nurse is a bitch. That whole team.
Yep. That's why I said gloves off at this point. Like, I don't give a fuck if someone dives at that knee on Sunday.
Yo, it's disgusting. That's not a it was not a basketball play. And for only I get that they in Philly and all that shit, but for only to be a flag of one is disrespectful. Because then Mr. Robinson had to leave the game. He did not retire after he left the game.
Right.
Disgusting, bro. And then he not only after that, he dived on Mitchell Robinson's leg after he pulled him
Right.
down.
Right.
Tim is a better coach than I would have been because I would have got Jericho Sims off the bench and said, yo, go fuck me, go start a fight with him. He already got a flagrant. He already got a flagrant. One more tech, he out of here. Go start a
Yep.
fight with him.
Facts.
Because he already on edge, ready to throw elbows and shit like that. And you know what that shows me? That he was terrified to start that game. Terrified. I'm
Yep.
not going to complain about the refs too much because they owed the Sixers that game. They owed the Sixers, I guess. You know what I mean? They did their bad. They owed the Sixers that game. But for Embiid to carry himself the way he's supposed to do tonight is fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, bro. That's not basketball, bro. You dragging somebody down. It's not the fucking UFC, bro. It's
Right.
not the fucking UFC. Purposely injuring players, I'm never gonna be cool with that. Fuck that guy forever, bro. Fuck Joel Embiid forever. That's disgusting, bro. Losing, you gotta keep losing. I can hear the movement. I had the Knicks in five. I knew they would start losing one of these games, but they can't finish.
Your
It's
audio,
not.
T. Your audio, T.
I, I don't know what to do about that now.
Nah, I'm just letting you know that I can't hear you. That's all.
You know, I can't do much about that now, man. I'm about to get off this anyway, bro. I just have to pull up and let the people know that, that shit is disgusting. I hope, you know, the rest of the team sees it easily and what Joel Embiid did to Mr. Robinson to Pete Pritchard. Yo, thanks for that. I would, and since they're gonna call fouls on me anyway, I'm putting him on his ass all game.
Facts.
We got three sentences. That's 15 fouls.
Facts.
There's
Hmm.
15 fouls. I'm putting him on his ass all game. All game. You going to shoot a jump shot on your ass.
Yep.
You going up for a layup on your ass. It's
Yup. It's
following
time
me.
to play dirty. It's time to play dirty.
And I know this team. I know Tim's gonna have his guys take the high road. That's just trying to pick what these guys are. You know what I mean? They're gonna take the high road, but fuck that noise, bro. The playoffs, bro. They won't play dirty, bro. I never seen so much flopping and crying my whole entire life from a team
Bro,
that's supposed to be so much better than us,
it was so bad. It was so bad to the point where Frank was like, they're doing this on purpose to let him be breathe.
bro. Yo, I've never seen so much flopping in my life.
Word.
Like
But
everybody,
just
Kyle
to see
Lowry,
three flagrant fouls really in the first quarter, that's insane.
bro, because they was purposely trying to hurt somebody today. I
Yep.
felt like in that first half they was purposely trying to hurt somebody, and that's nasty work. It's one thing to be physical, it's one thing to be tough, but when you out there trying to injure people and actually succeed in injuring people, I know Coach Tommy P ain't gonna say nothing about it, which he shouldn't. I know nobody else is gonna say nothing about it, but they should because you shouldn't get away with that shit, bro.
Well, I think Coach already, he said, they asked him about the flagrant, and he said, which one? The one to
Mhm.
Mitch or the one to I Heart? And then Dante called the foul a dirty play already.
Yeah, thank you, because it is a dirty play, and you injured a man,
Absolutely.
bro. Like that's nasty
Bro,
work,
you
bro.
never see anyone go for someone's ankle like that. Like, what?
Nah,
You
that
already
was
on the floor and you grabbed his ankle. I never seen no shit like that in basketball.
yeah.
He should be suspended. He should be.
Hmm.
He should be, because that's a dirty fucking play. It's a dirty thing
And it's
to do.
like like I said, the NBA to me, we know they're not gonna do nothing, but come on. You get suspended for untying someone's laces, but you're not gonna get suspended for trying to break someone's ankle. Come on, man.
We we seen we seen what you call it, Draymond Green get suspended for flailing his arms.
Right.
You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So what's different from somebody laying on the floor or throwing somebody down and injuring them, bro?
Facts.
And and you only getting a flagrant one. Yeah. I wish I could stay in chat more, y'all. I gotta get back to work. I'm doing double tonight. Shout out to everybody pulled up. If y'all didn't already, press that like button, sharing the screen. I'm hollering at y'all later. Shout out to Miss Lisa.
Later.
Shout out to my guy Kev. See y'all.
Peace. Yeah, that was nasty work. That was nasty work. That was nasty work, man. But you know, I'm glad. I'm glad that at least we got to see Precious today. I think that's somebody that we need to start. We're gonna probably see more time now because we're not sure what's up with Mitch. Is he even gonna play in the next game? So I'm pretty sure we're gonna start seeing. I know a few people in the chat were saying Jericho Sims. So that Tim Tibbs is gonna have to open up his rotation now. He might not have no other choice to.
Right. Right. And to be honest, not to take iHeart out of the game, but if Mitch can't play, I'm starting Sims. And I'm starting Sims so that iHeart doesn't get into foul trouble in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
they're literally calling everything. Like, if you breathe on the dude, you getting called for a foul. Because, again, I've seen calls where I'm like, is that really a foul? Like, y'all letting them play, but then when it comes to him, you're not letting them play.
Hmm. Nah, it's true.
Like,
It,
like we said on plenty of shows this season, like, we okay with fouls, but call it even. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, don't don't
don't
be
be
so
one
one
sided.
sided. Like, that's
Yeah,
not cool because now then you're putting the game in the ref's hand, and that's not basketball. And again, it's not. They're not playing clean basketball to be calling it so one sided. That's where the problem is. Like, if we were just hacking at them and they were playing clean basketball, cool. But they not playing clean basketball.
yeah. Pulling somebody down from their ankle while they in the air. That's not clean basketball. Facts. That's definitely not clean. 23 free throws is OD. Wow for MB. Yeah, he had more free throws than our whole team put together.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
we had
And still
we
was
had like
crying
18
for fouls. Bro,
and
he
still was
cried
crying for foul.
every time he touched the ball and missed the shot, he was crying for a foul.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. Listen, um, I think going into the next game, we the guys just gotta play better defense. They can't let a guy like Payne come off the bench and kill us like the way he did.
Facts.
In that first half.
Facts.
He kind of started knocking down 3 point
And
shots, and that kind of like changed the momentum of the game. Um, and we can't allow another third quarter debacle. We can't allow that. You know, if we do that, I think we win game 4. I think we win game 4 because listen, offensively we didn't play bad at all. I
right,
think our guys were knocking down their shots. Offensively we put up Isaiah Hartenstein was knocking down his float. Yo, that float is wild crazy, man.
facts,
yo,
facts,
yo, for a big man, his floater is crazy, bro.
facts. And I
I
think
wish Mitch
another
had
thing
some
we
shit
need
like
to do too is we need to pick up the pace a little bit. Like I don't
yeah,
like I feel like picking up the pace a little bit, not letting them set defensively as set as they are. Like you know what I mean? Like just pick it up a tad bit because they not fucking with us in transition.
nah, I feel like the only one that really moves the ball for us is Josh Hart. Like I feel like Jalen Brunson needs to do a little more of that too.
Yeah,
Because Josh Hart will go coast to coast on him, and he's been doing that a lot throughout the series. But I think that you're right. I think you're right. I think that's a big key, and because doing that makes him be run. Making him
right,
move. You know,
right. And then if he
so
don't move, then we 5-on-4.
facts,
So
facts.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's some tweaks there that could be done. I'm not worried about it. I think the team is going to take this shit personal, especially with them hurting Mitch.
Yeah,
So now, just come out
gun
ready to go,
blazing.
guns
Yeah,
blazing, right? Like take them boxing gloves off at this point, like, and just play our basketball. And you know what? If we get in foul trouble, fuck it.
yeah, facts. Yo, the Nez, man, that's a fact. He was, moving that ball around in this game, and some pretty good passes at that, man. Like
Absolutely.
he was hitting his guys today, and that's important. You know, that's important.
Yeah.
But again, like offensively, we put up 114 points, so
Right.
that's not bad. You know,
It was
it's
defense
just
today.
we just gotta get stops. We didn't
Yep.
get enough stops down the stretch, and I think that's what really hurt us.
Yeah.
Because if we get those stops and not turn the ball over in key moments, like you said earlier,
Yep.
I think that makes a difference as well. So I think those are some things that they gotta go back. Do some soul searching, do some film room, go straight to the film room, see what y'all did wrong, um, and make
They probably in
adjustments
the
in game
gym right
4.
now. You know, Thibodeau don't play that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck rest. We could rest when we die.
You rest when you die, bro.
Word, you rest when you die. Let's go back to the film room. Let's go see what happened, what's going on, what we gotta do, and that's it.
No, for sure. I mean, like I said, I think they're gonna come out mad on Sunday, like, and just let them be. Like, they got a little confidence now, and but I don't think all season our guys' confidence never flustered. Even when we went on little losing streaks, our confidence never flustered, and that's why we're in the position that we're in. So I'm not worried about that at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just worried about our health and someone else not getting hurt on Sunday, and hopefully Mitch is okay. Like I would hate that he's hurt seriously.
Nah, man. Listen, I hope not, man. I'm praying for him. I'm keeping Mitch in my prayers. Who this? Oh, T-Tom back. I'm
Yo,
keeping Mitch in my prayers, man. Yo, what up?
I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
had to pull back up. I just read the full report of why that flagrant one wasn't upgraded to flagrant two, and
Uh huh.
this is some bullshit right here. So the question was, what determined the Joel and Bleed flagrant one foul versus a flagrant two foul? Zach Zarbo said, in that situation, the crew gets together and go review the foul. In this instance, the crew unanimously, along with the replay center in Secaucus, that this foul was unnecessary but did not raise to the level of a flagrant two. The unnecessary contact rose to the level of flagrant one, but we were unanimous in that it did not raise to the the level of excessive contact, unnecessary and excessive, which would have been a flagrant two. So you mean telling me
Wow.
that dragging a man down to the floor while he's on the floor wasn't unnecessary and excessive?
And then pushing his feet like,
So you mean to tell me that there was no way around Joel Embiid doing that? Like he didn't go out his way to pull that man down
Right. He didn't
to
even need
be.
to touch his feet.
You feel what I'm saying? That is the biggest bullshit I've ever read in my life.
I'm telling you, man, that's what it is, man. You know, apparently that's what we could do now in the NBA nowadays. But it depends who it is. It depends on the
Right.
person.
Right.
Apparently, it depends on the person. Because if you're an MVP candidate, that's just gonna be
Yeah,
a flagrant one. But if
yeah,
but
tell me the fix was in without telling me the fix was in.
Facts.
yeah,
You know what I
Facts.
of
mean?
course. You know?
But yeah, I gotta go again. I'm sorry. I just had to pull back up and share that information with you. Zach
Nah, I
Zarba,
appreciate
fuck you, Zach Zarba, and I'm out.
you. Yo, you know, that's a shame, man. That's a shame.
It
It's a
is.
shame. It's a shame. But you know, listen,
It's
it is
like,
what it
why are
is.
the rules different for the Knicks?
That's okay. You know what? I think that we're used to this, right? These are things that we're
Right.
used to. Um, it built us up to this point, right? We
Right.
got here, we got to this point battling all that. So this is just another bump in the road that we gotta battle, you know?
Right.
And this is something that we just gotta get over. Move on to game 4. And we just gotta play better than we did in this game. That's it. You know?
Yeah. And
If
I
these guys
100% expect it. Like, I
yeah,
don't expect them to come out and allow Philly to run over us. Absolutely not.
no, no, I think in this game it's gonna be a complete different story. I think defensively they're gonna, I think they're gonna take this game's personal.
Yeah.
They're gonna
You
take
have
this
to.
game personal, because just off strength of what happened to Mitch,
Right.
and now that's up in the air. Praying for Mitch, I hope all is well. Um, you got anything else that you want to add on?
No, I mean, Sunday just, like I said, come out guns blazing. Must win. Like, absolutely must win. We're not coming back to the Garden tied up. It ain't happening. Um, so, by any means necessary, and I mean exactly that. Whatever it takes to get a win, we do it. I don't care about the crying. I don't care who's hurt. They on the court, they could play. Fuck them. And that's gonna be my mind frame the rest of this. Cause I was trying to play nice, be classy about it. Like, nah, we wanna beat them with their best guy on the court. Like, y'all wanna talk like we ain't shit. Let him play. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Nah, I don't give a fuck no more.
Nah, listen, I agree. I think that now it's, you know, green light.
Facts.
I'm telling everybody on the team, you got the green light.
Facts.
Precious, precious, you got the green light, bruh. You know,
Facts.
this is your time to be. This is your time to be
A New
the
Yorker.
a New Yorker because you're from the Bronx, right? But we need you to
Facts.
be that. We need you to take on that Oakley, Anthony Mason role, like somebody said earlier. That's what we're gonna need you
Facts.
to do. We're gonna need you to really play dirty now. You know,
Right.
um, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I expect our guys to come out guns blazing. I think we're gonna take game 4. I think it might be a
Facts.
fight. I think it might be a fight, but I feel like the guys are gonna figure out what they did wrong in this game, and I think they're gonna bring it into game 4. And I think that we'll be ready. We'll be ready for them. But
Facts.
I'm gonna let y'all go. Uh, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all be easy. Nixon, Nixon 5. Let's get it. Salute to
5.
everybody that pulled up in the chat. Much love to y'all. Y'all be safe. Be easy.